course, last week.
Alright, we're streaming.
It's not funny. I was just saying, it's not funny.
Hey guys, so truth be told, we were really busy playing Pokemon, so...
No, really, it was Josh's computer's fault.
No, we were really playing Pokemon, so...
We
we caught a lot of Pokemon though, so sorry we're starting late. I'm gonna turn out our light on because it's kind of funky in here right now, or maybe that's just my laptop being weird. It is.
Use your laptop.
Yeah.
More lights put on.
Alright, there we go. That one's better. Mine is me kicking shit. So, welcome to the late starting podcast. My computer really didn't want to turn on for some reason. For like an hour I was turning it off and on, and finally it decided to start up. So, we're underway now, and yeah, welcome to the podcast. So, we're going to jump right into it since we are getting a little bit of a late start on things, and we're going to go right into the 6:30 games of last week, and I'm going to start on Big Booty Throws versus Last Call, which was the game that I played in at 6:30. Big Booty Throws is Gene, Jeff Morehart, Jay, who else is on their team? Laura Schmidt. There was a big sibling rivalry this week. Game started out really well. I got Gene out in the first play of the game. He laid down a decent bunt. Not really. It was right back up the middle. Got him out. We held them through, what was it, 4 innings that we held them through?
Mm-hmm.
Nobody put up any runs. Oh, no, it was 1-0.
2-0 going into the top of the 5th.
Yeah, 2-0 going in the top of the 5th. And then Big Booty Throws started kicking away, getting people on. We had some drop balls. And I thought Megan was going to say something, but she's just catching Pokemon over there.
Yep.
And then they started kicking balls in the outfield. One thing led to another. Things got out of hand. Big Booty Throws, great team. We were a little green in this game. We were looking a little young, if you will. Made some rookie mistakes. So got a great team. We'll be looking good going forward. Big Booty Throws is definitely the best team now that I've played them and seen them in action. So that was our game. Who else was in the 6:30 games? You're playing Who brought up the schedule?
I did.
Okay.
Well, no, I was going to say,
She's over here playing Pokemon.
I completely missed what happened with Jeff. I hate to bring up bad stuff.
That was 7:30 game.
That
We'll
was
get
a
to that.
7:30 game, yeah.
Oh, okay.
They had a double header.
Okay,
Yeah,
my
we'll
bad.
get to that.
I thought like I said, I didn't see it.
I wasn't there for, my game is at 8:30 and I didn't get there for 6:30 games. So,
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't see any of the 6:30 games because I was playing the 6:30 game. So.
and you weren't there either?
No, it was not.
Okay, well, let's look at the scores and see if we were.
Nobody put a shout-out thread out there this week.
Yeah, good job, guys.
God.
Nobody recorded videos.
We didn't get any video.
You know, I think honestly, and this is probably a side note and on the video, but I think I'm gonna start a group where people just like a complete video group and just have them do it, kind of like the scorekeepers thread.
Yeah.
Just do something like that. So.
Yeah, we need something so we can have
Well,
pictures or.
I saw I got there at like 7:10 or something, so I saw like the last inning. Becky with that good hair versus Kick-Faced.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't know at the time that Becky was killing them, but Kick-Face was up and to kick, and Jill got on, and then the 2 people after her just kicked away, and I was like, why are they kicking when they have a runner on base? But then afterwards, and they both got out, and then that was it.
Yeah.
I guess there must have been somebody before Jill that got out.
I heard Jimmy Wilcox was a little upset with their performance. I guess they played a pretty rough game. What is on my screen right now? And you know, whenever you lose 8-0, it's always kind of you always leave the field. Yeah, leave the field feeling a little.
Yeah.
I mean, you've already lost the game, but you also feel a little defeated and like.
Yeah.
Your team play. So.
So then I asked somebody after the fact, and I was like, Why was that your strategy? And they said, well, because we were down by so much, we were just hoping for a home run. we really were just hoping
Sometimes that works.
to get some runs.
I forgot to say, Big Booty Throws beat Last Call 6-0. Becky with that good hair beat Kickface 8-0. And I have to bring up Ace of Second Base versus Bunting Uglies because I talked so much trash about Jeremy Edge being picked in the first round. I got nasty text messages. I got dirty looks at the field. And Nick Anderson made a point to come over to me and tell me that he started him at catcher and he tore it up. And Ace of Second Base beat Bunting Uglies 4-3. They said they played a great game. Again, I don't know much about this game because I was playing during this game. So Ace of Second Base is the red team. Bunting Uglies is the yellow team. Becky with that good hair is the green team. Kickface is light blue. Big Booty Throws is purple, and Last Call is blue.
By the time we get these colors down, the season will be over.
I know.
It takes me so long to memorize everybody's colors.
Hell, even in spring and fall, when we know 80% of the teams, like we're all like, yeah, who is that? Like, I think what was it last year? We didn't know 14 third was burnt orange or whatever they were.
Yeah.
Until like the third week. So.
Do you have the picks that we made last week?
I think I just threw them away, but yes.
So we can figure out who got the most right.
Stalling.
Because I remember, I
got them all right. Yes.
I don't remember what all I picked, but I remember thinking at like the 7:30 games that I had the first 3 right.
So let's see. Ace versus Bunting. Everybody picked Ace.
So we all got that one right.
Yep.
One.
Becky with that good hair versus Kickface. I picked Kickface. Everybody else picked Becky, so I lost that one.
2.
I picked Last Call over Big Booty. Everybody else picked Big Booty.
I'm at 3.
So right now I'm losing.
Alright.
I'm down 1-3. Y'all are 3-0. I mean 1-2.
No, I'm 3 now.
And y'all are 3-0. I'm 1-2. Y'all are 3-0.
Okay.
Okay.
The second game, I made a point to watch Edge play catcher again at Ace of Second Base versus Slammin' Salmon. Again, the nastiest name. But apparently it was named after some movie where they make a sandwich called the Slammin' Salmon. It's like the follow-up movie to like the same people who made... I can't remember. Will was explaining the name to me, but I'd never seen the movie before. To Basketball. Whoever made like Basketball or something like that, they made the movie and where they were making the greatest sandwich in the United States, and they ended up calling it like the Slammin' Salmon.
It was a salmon sandwich?
I don't know. But this was another good game. Again, you know, Nick's got a good team. I didn't think that he had a great team. I thought he had a like middle of the road decent team. But defensively they looked really good. Offensively they were playing solid. Slammin' Salmon actually has a much more surprising team than I thought they had. They looked good in both of the games that I saw.
Outside of our one error that we had in the first game against Ace, we had them, I think, 3-zip. And then I think it was in the 4th inning, they got bases loaded, and I think it was either Ed or maybe Edge. It shot it out to right field, and our right fielder just couldn't handle it.
Wait, you're on salmon?
Yeah.
Super Troopers. Slammin' Salmon. The same people who made Super Troopers made another movie.
Super Troopers 2?
No.
Jamie went for the easy one there. No.
No, my bad. Alright, so what did we all pick for that one? I picked Ace, I think.
I picked Slammin' Salmon. Jeremy picked Slammin' Salmon. You picked Ace.
Alright, 4-0.
Making up ground. Making up ground.
Mm-hmm. And then the next one was Maximum Effort versus the Gun Show. Maximum Effort won 7-5. Did either of you get
I saw bits and pieces from the far field. I was actually kind of watching this one because Platonic Power Ballers was warming up over there. They were playing the Gun Show in the next game. And I was watching a little bit of this game when the whole incident in the next game happened,
Yeah.
which we'll get to in a minute.
I heard that Haas went 2 for 2 and got a double and a triple.
What?
Yeah.
No offense, Haas, but what?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was at the bar and somebody was congratulating me on my home run, and then they were like, "Well, I mean that's good, but it's not really comparable to to Haas going 2 for 2 and getting a double and a triple."
Yeah, the gun show had a tough night. They looked good in the 2 innings that I watched in this game, or inning and a half, before the whole debacle happened and the big booty throws versus Ninja Turtles. Maximum effort whenever you have Haas pitching. I mean, you pretty much got a leg up to begin with. So.
Yeah.
And, a tough fought game. Ended up being 7-5. Again, I was trying to watch so much of the other games, and then when the whole situation happened in the other game, I completely memory dumped everything that happened during these games to go make sure Jeff was okay, everything was going on. Real quick, 7:30 games. I picked Max, Jamie picked Max, and you picked Guns.
5-0.
You're not 5-0.
Yes, I am.
Mm-hmm.
No, you're not. You picked Ace of second base and Slammin' versus Slammin' Salmon.
Ace of second base beat Slammin' Salmon
Mm-hmm.
4-3.
Oh shit! I had it backwards. God damn it.
I'm sorry, you suck.
Well, sucks to suck.
And then the third game where
Yeah.
big booty throws, Ninja Turtles. I
Yeah.
didn't see the game. I was in right center when said situation happened. I don't know.
Well, I
I
was
was
watching Big Booty Throws score. They scored
Yeah.
and scored and scored. It probably would have ended up being 6 or 7-0, honestly, if the game didn't
It
stop.
was
It's supposed to be 8-0.
yeah in that inning, but they didn't count the runs that happened in that inning
Yeah,
because they stopped it.
right. It would have been. I think it would have been 6 or 7-0 with those runs. But Jeff Morehart was sliding into home plate, even though they were winning by at that point 5 or 6 runs. Being competitive is what he was doing. Slid into home plate. As he was diving to slide in, he reached out for the plate and he landed on his right arm. His shoulder popped out of place. I don't know if you know Jeff, but you could tell he was in excruciating, crazy pain. I've never seen him react to anything that way. It was tough to watch. Ambulance got called out. He refused the ambulance.
Ambulance.
Bambulance. But tough thing to watch. We called the game at that point to get the other game started and going because they were only in the 3rd or 4th inning. So they ended up winning 4-0. Like I said, it should have been 6 or 7-0 with the runs that were scored in that inning. Ninja Turtles looked decent, but they were having struggles offensively. They really weren't doing too bad on defense, but I mean, Big Booty Throws is a powerhouse, man. I'm telling you, they're just they're a really good team.
For sure.
So now with losing Jeff, is it going to knock them down a notch, or do you think they're just going to be able to continue with it?
I think that he still has every intention of playing.
I was told he was going to be out months.
Yeah.
I mean, he can't really do a whole lot with his shoulder, but I think he plans on still kicking. And he's left-handed, so he can.
That'll be interesting.
I don't think he'll be throwing anything. I think he might take this week off and see how it feels next week, since it's only been a week removed from the injury.
Yeah.
It'd probably be smart of him not to play for the next
couple weeks.
couple weeks. But
Yeah.
Jeff's a competitive guy. He'll probably throw some ibuprofen down and come out there and still kick away and just not slide and not run as hard. He may be hopefully a cleanup kicker, not being relied to bunt to get on base and run real hard.
Yeah.
I don't know. Be interesting to see, because that's a big loss pitching wise for them.
Well, it's still Will Monroe.
Right, they still have Will.
So, but I don't know. Jeff also plays other positions, So.
Yeah. I mean, he can charge, he can catch, he can pitch. So they lose out a lot on that.
Yeah.
But it still doesn't diminish. I feel like even with losing him, it does not diminish the talent on their team. I feel like they have enough people to cover.
Mm-hmm.
all everything. It's crazy how good they are.
Definitely drafted well.
Yeah.
And the Ninja Turtles all had like a colored headband.
I love that.
I loved it. I thought it
They
was
matched
so
their
cute. And then
socks.
they had shorts and socks that matched.
A lot of people took them off during the second game that I reffed.
Because I was watching this first game, bits and pieces. I was putting my cleats on and getting ready for my game that was right after it on the same field. And they all had their headbands except for one person. And then when we played them, like 4 or 5 people didn't have their headbands. I was like, oh.
Oh, we reffed and you played in the same game. I was like, good, we got 3 games covered, but
Nope.
no, we were on the same field, so.
Yikes.
Alright, so let's do
Oh yeah.
Big Booty 1.
Yeah, we all picked big booty
And
throws.
Jamie is right now after 6 or 7:30 games. You're 6-0.
Yeah.
Me and Josh are both 4-2.
Coming down to the 8:30 games for the loser.
Oh shit.
Mhm.
Maximum effort and Slammin' Salmon. I was obviously present for this game, or prevalent, that'll work. The game stayed tight. I mean, Haas came out, pitched the first and third. I can't remember who else they had on their team. I'm shooting the team. It stayed close up until I think it was the bottom of the 5th. We came up and it was
Isn't Randy Devlin on that team? Is he?
if he
I think
was
he's on the gun show.
Oh.
yeah, because if he was, I didn't see him. I wish I could remember their first round pick. They came out. The game stayed close. It was 1-1 up until the bottom of the 5th, and I think Matt Seifert got on. I think it was our top 4 or 3 ended up getting on, and Emily. I think it was Emily tried to butt down first or kick up first, and ended up getting caught. And Frank came up and just blasted one out the right field with 1 out, and we walk off 1-run game. Did you just catch something?
You've got a Firo on your shoulder right now. Actually, he's drinking your Pepsi there.
Coke.
Horrible. Anyway, yeah, Frank kicked a. Oh, I've already got one of those. But I'll take another one.
Hey, focus, guys.
I am one
Everybody
catching
in the room
Pokemon,
is catching Pokemon except for me.
which means you can talk about one of the 8:30 games.
Okay, Slam and Salmon won that game. Let's see what we all picked.
Yes, 2-1. I
Yeah,
know.
we all picked Slam and Salmon in that game.
Jamie is still undefeated.
Alright, then the next one was Platonic Powerballers versus the Gun Show.
And Platonic won that one 7-2. That's all that I know.
Yeah, they
Oh, you son of a bitch.
I heard Platonic Powerballers. Chris Hernandez plays on that team. I talk with him a lot, and he told me that they played just like a really, really solid game.
He kicked a nice ball out there and got a double off of it, and I was screaming from the sidelines, keep running, and he just stopped it too. I'm good. I don't need a triple.
We're all over here.
Yeah.
You know, you can't take a break from Pokemon just to do a podcast. I'm sorry. There's too many Pokemons running around.
That is a ton.
I'm missing out here.
Yeah, there was a horsey that was here, and a Firo. I already had a Firo, but the one I tried to catch ran away.
Alright. So Platonic Powerballers won 7-2.
Yeah, I picked Gun Show in this game. Both y'all picked Platonic Powerballers. So naturally, I
went
Lose again.
9-0.
Nope. No, we have the
no,
last
we
game.
still have one more.
There's one left, Jamie.
Of course I
There's
picked
one
my
left,
team.
Jamie.
Okay. the
So
left.
what happened in the Shook One?
Shook One Turtles game.
Yeah, was there any important events that happened in that game, or can we just skip it?
Well, you were reffing. What
I mean,
happened?
it was
What?
really-
I don't know what happened.
I mean, during my game, it was really quiet over there, so I didn't hear much happen. And
It was
did you
not
see?
quiet.
Well,
Did you see anything that happened?
Jamie didn't see what happened.
I
Still has
really-
no idea
I
what
really
happened.
did not see what happened, but I kicked a grand slam, and I have no idea where the ball went. I just kept running.
I was gonna say you crushed it to right center field, like right field-ish, because I was playing right center in the opposite game, and I turn around, and I'm like, holy shit,
Yeah.
somebody crushed that ball, and then I see you just
Yeah.
sprint around. I
I
was
mean,
like,
I
oh
know
shit.
where I kicked it, and I know when I was rounding second, it was still in the outfield. So I kept going, But then when I got to 3, Jose, who was the runner in front of me, was a little bit ahead of me, but not by much. I was gonna catch up with him, and I was like, "Hey, you gotta go! Like, you gotta go because I'm about to catch up to you."
Yeah.
And then AJ was base coaching, and he said that he told him to stay because he didn't think he would make it home. So at that point, I couldn't go back to second. So I got to 3rd, and then he ran for it, and I guess they threw it at him.
Well, what happened was Jamela, I think, was playing 3rd,
Okay.
and she was watching. I think she was watching Jose running home, and they had you at 3rd base. Like, you were gonna be thrown out at 3rd base. Like, there was no doubt. But since Jamela was watching Jose run home, I mean, the ball literally went right. I mean, her hair probably blew in the breeze as the ball went past her head. And so then that overthrow happened, and then you were like standing on 3rd, like, whoo, yeah. And everyone's like, fucking go!
See, because I had no, like I said, when I was about to round second, I saw it in the outfield and they were getting it. But then from then on, I had no idea where the ball was, and I was just like, where am I going? What am I doing?
And also in this game, something I noticed reffing, and this is a big thing to look out for the captains who are watching this. I know there's at least 2 of y'all watching. What's y'all's leadoff's name?
Corral.
The leadoff, he...
Coral.
Coral!
Coral.
He... Every bunt he had, he got up and he bunted, and he immediately went from home to second. He never stopped at first. He never ran through first. He just went first to second. There's an easy way to combat that, whatever you want to say, is don't even make the throw to first. When he's up, let him have first. But sooner or later, he's going to get caught going first to second when you don't make that throw. Unless you absolutely have that throw on him, because he's the fastest person in this draft league, hands down, no questions asked. Until you see him running, you won't understand.
Or do the smart circuit thing, and as soon as the charger catches the ball, right to the pitcher.
Doesn't matter if he's making a move to second, or if he never stops or never slows down, he's allowed to keep going.
So basically, instead, just tell the charger to slow it straight to second.
The first baseman, what would happen is Coral would touch the safety bag and round.
Yeah.
And then immediately after, the first baseman would catch the ball, and if they just knew automatically to just turn and throw too,
Yeah.
then there could possibly be a play there.
Yeah. I would
But
much
they
rather.
don't, 'cause
Yeah.
that's not an instinct thing for a first baseman to
Right.
just catch it and go, you know.
Yeah.
I would much rather, for when we play them, if I'm charging, I would much rather let him have first and try to burn him, act like I'm going to throw it or something, so he thinks I'm making the throw, and wait for him to go towards 2, because I can run him down in that situation. I don't care how fast he is. I'm going to meet him at second base, yeah. So that's something to look out for, a little scouting tip if you're watching. But he is somebody to watch out for. He's an up-and-comer. He's really good. This is what the draft league is great for. I saw him play for kills, but not really, but I watched him play, and terrible at bunting, just awful. But he's so fast, it doesn't matter.
That's the thing. If he gets that bunt down, oh god.
Yeah, if he gets good bunts down, painting the line, he can go home to 3rd probably. Not kidding. He's that fast.
Yeah.
Well, if they throw it.
Right.
If they don't throw it, he's only getting first.
Both of y'all took Shook in this game, and the loser here, I took Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which means I lose.
So then, the next time I came up, we had a
Oh, we're not done with this game yet.
Oh, there's more!
It's just kind of funny. Not really, but kind of. We had a runner on 1st and 3rd, and AJ was trying to use code words from Hammerheads for me, and it completely went over my head. And he was trying to tell me to kick it again. He was like, I just wanted you to get some more RKIs because you already got 4. And he's like, I want you to be the leader. And I was like, okay. But I didn't realize, and so I bunted. Luckily, I still got an RKI off of it, but then after, he's like giving me a hard time. Why didn't you kick it? Why didn't you kick it? Oops.
Oh my god. Oh shit.
That's how dumb I am.
Alright.
So after the complete tally, Jamie 9-0, Jeremy 7-2, Josh 5-4.
That hurts.
9-0.
That's
Did
pretty
anybody
solid.
ever do that all last?
Not during the season.
Mhm.
And I feel like draft league is
Hey.
even harder because
Hey,
they're so.
Yeah.
even a blind squirrel gets a nut every now and again.
That is true.
It's truth, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
So for these games, we can talk about them. I still don't feel like I know enough about the teams to really break them down.
Yeah.
So we'll just give our picks, and then we'll go into the movie
Yeah.
16.
Yes.
And we'll
I'm writing down the teams, so to be honest, you guys might want to.
Talk about 'em.
Yeah.
So in the 6:30 games, we have Shook Ones versus the Gun Show. I won't be at that game, unfortunately, but I'm still picking the Shook Ones because I don't think I make a huge difference.
Yeah, I think Shook Ones
You
will
just
win
only
that
brought in
game.
4 runs last week.
Yeah, no.
5, but it's alright.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Shook Ones in this game too. Gun Show, didn't look. I mean, they're decent, but I just don't think. I think Shook Ones is better in this game.
Yeah, from what I saw, yeah, Shook Ones looks damn good, and even though they're missing their RKI leader right now, I mean, I still think they might be able to pull one out. I think from what I saw last season, or not last season, last summer and this summer, AJ knows how to run a team. They'll hold it together until Jamie gets there. Or do you guys just have one? Oh, you have two?
You have a doubleheader, and I'll be there for the next
Oh,
one, but not the first one.
They're gonna hold the fort. I see it.
The next we have Last Call versus Platonic Powerballers.
Oh, I didn't
You see, this is tough because like you
This
know,
is a tough one, yeah.
and not only that, but like you have to pick. Like I'm picking against my team. Like I can't do that, but I am. Like I watch Platonic a little bit. I know who they have on their team. They look good. I think we have some things that we still need to mesh on in our team, and I think it's a close game. But I think we have a few mistakes in this game, and Platonic Powerballs capitalizes and takes this game. And the worst part is my captain, and one of my captains is here, so like.
I'm
Benched.
Yeah, and you're definitely losing the game now that you're benched.
I'm agreeing with him. I'm going Platonic Powerballers.
That's what I'm hoping. Secretly
They
hoping for.
beat the Gun Show 7-2, and I don't think the Gun Show is a terrible team, so that's what I'm picking. Platonic Powerballers.
I've seen the roster the Last Call has. This honestly has nothing to do with my partnership of living with Megan. I see Last Call coming out and showing the PPs what's up. It's just, I don't know. I'm not even trying to play like devil's advocate here.
They did get nice hats too. Platonic Powerballers.
They did, and I got a sneak peek. I don't know if they posted them. Did they post it on the page?
Somebody posted a picture of the hat.
So Joey, since they already posted it, I'll show a little
Was it,
picture.
Was it Chris? Chris Hernandez.
They-
I saw it online.
I don't know how well you can see it, but yeah, that's the hats that they had made. It's got WAKA with the F&B crown on top of it and their team name. They're pretty sweet. That's on the side or the back, and then they have the F&B logo on the front. It's pretty sweet. They do have new hats, which is, I don't think that makes your team any better, but it's
I
nice
think-
swag.
You look good, you feel good, you play good.
Yep.
So swag always puts you in a good mood.
So does winning.
Yeah. So you get some nice swag, then you win, and then you feel good all the time.
Look, I'm going into this game knowing we're gonna win.
Speaking
like,
of,
but
Except you just picked against us.
right, and which is motivation for the team and myself to prove us wrong, to prove everybody wrong.
Right. Next.
Slam and Salmon versus Ninja Turtles. After watching Ninja Turtles play, I don't know. I'm gonna take Slam and Salmon in this game.
I'm still not gonna pick against my team, even though we're 1-1. I haven't seen Turtles yet, so I don't know what they have in store. Yeah. I mean, I don't want to sit here and hype anybody up. I mean, Kristen and Will starting to realize what we have in the lineup. I think they're gonna move some stuff around. our late round picks. They're starting to find out where they're going to be at and how to play. I see us pulling it up.
Who are your top few picks? Couple picks.
Ryan Warner, Frank Council, Emily Ross, myself, Matt Seaford, John Lansing, who played for, I think it was a Friday night team.
Decon.
Yeah, he was on Decon.
That's good. I'm gonna go with salmon.
Nice. Slamming our salmon together. If you imagine two girls scissoring. Sorry,
That's what I thought it was.
there it is, slamming salmon.
Our after game handshake is
Ew.
It's
So-
disgusting.
Ew,
So
is it really?
Mhm.
Ew, it just sounds.
Yeah, like after the good games, we come back around to each other and it's all
Oh, you're gross.
our
All
games.
right, so
And that wasn't my call, to be honest. But
And,
okay.
and this was about a sandwich. That's not about a sandwich.
That wasn't my call. I'm just saying. I promise you.
Looks like the next 7:30 game, first 7:30 game is Shook Ones versus Platonic Power Ballers. I think Shook Ones handles the Power Ballers handily. I think it's what I'm getting dirty looks from my captain right now. What's
Is
your
that a word? Handily?
Yeah.
It is, actually.
It is. Yeah, so I think Shook Ones wins this one.
Siri, is handily a word?
Why are we even asking?
It is.
Because I want. Handily?
Give me a moment. Here's
Handily?
what I found on the web for is handily a word.
This is why I hate Siri. Siri is the worst. I hope Apple's watching this podcast and sees me
I'm
back.
sure they're not. I'm picking shook ones as well. You can't go against my team.
Clean sweep.
Can.
I'm not going to because I'm not a traitor like you.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think it's handedly. Handily.
Handily?
Isn't that what you said?
Just say yes and roll with it.
Anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I said. Handily. Handedly. I can't even say it that way.
I thought that's what you said. But
Handily. Yeah. Becky with the good hair
Wait,
against.
what did you pick?
Oh, and I also said shook ones, yeah. I just said.
Okay.
I'm not going to pick against them until they lose. He won it last year. I'm going to stick with them until they lose. So.
Which game are we on here?
The second one, Becky with that good hair against Last Call. Josh, who you got?
Well, I picked against us in one game. I think after coming off of our loss in that first game, we're pretty amped up and hyped to get that second win. I think we come out and we mess up Becky's hair.
Oh my god, that's funny.
This is a tough one. Oh,
What are you laughing at?
She's catching.
Yeah, I was gonna say she's catching the Pokemon.
I'm
that's-
really
that
not.
won't-
I'm really
She's not. She's on the. She really is on the schedule.
Becky with the good hair has Curtis, and so I was trying to think of who else is on that team. And they have Casey Heck as well, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, because Curtis told me that he charged an inning, I think, last game, and he's not a charge.
Well, they were also winning like 8-0.
Okay, but I'm just making you laugh. I was like, if they have him charging against you guys, you're gonna win.
Damn. Savage.
No.
Savage Jackson
No.
is wearing off.
He's
like
a great catcher. If he's catching, you're not gonna win. I'm gonna go with Becky with the good hair. I think they got it.
Yeah, I'm also going with Becky with the good hair. I mean, after you guys win the first game, you're gonna be so high off your win that Becky with the good hair is gonna remind you guys, hey, this is
Why
what you
can't
need
we
to do.
just win on both?
Look, you have to be.
'Cause that wouldn't be a good podcast.
You have to be objective here.
Yeah, I've picked against us on Wednesdays. It just happened to be the weeks that we got rained out. All 9 of them.
Now we got Kickface versus Bunting Uglies.
Kick
You get that last one.
versus
That
Bunting.
last Oompa Loompa.
Did Felicia made more.
Oh yeah.
Get the
I'm
hot
gonna,
ones.
I'm gonna grab an Oompa Loompa.
Get the hot lumpia.
Oh, Lumpia, that's what it is.
What game is this? Kick face versus who?
Bunting Uglies, Mike Kern and Sherry's team. I don't know exactly who Kickfaced has, which is why I haven't spoken on them.
Kick face is they have Jimmy Wilcox
Mm-hmm.
Jill, Sims, Shaw, David Tortellini. Trying to think of who else.
Yeah, they have a good team.
Yeah.
They just played Becky with that good hair, and she just,
Got that good hair.
she's got that good hair all over them.
I think I should.
I think Bunting Uglies did pretty well against Ace in second base. They only lost by 1 point.
Yep.
So I think I'm gonna go with Bunting Uglies. I don't know who they have either. But.
I'm going kick face in this game.
Bunting Uglies is like hot dogs and tacos.
Damn, just put them on blast.
Well,
I mean, it
then
is.
maybe.
They have a lot of people from.
I'm gonna go with kick face. I mean, that top three, after we already said who they had. I don't care what happened last week. I think Jimmy's gonna round the troops up. They're gonna get chemistry together. I've been waiting all season.
Yeah.
All season, all 1 week.
Yep.
I'm sticking to my pick, but I think I might lose this one. Because you know how sometimes, like, if you're taking a test, you pick an answer, and then you second guess yourself and you change it, and you had it right.
You knew you initially had it right, but you
Yeah.
changed it. Yeah.
So I'm not gonna change it, but I might get it wrong.
Why are they so good?
Because they have shellfish.
Yeah, I know, right? So next week we'll be too deep because Josh will be in the hospital with like an EpiPen attached to his body. An IV of EpiPen. There we go. Josh, what was your pick on the kick face and Bunting Uglies? Stop.
He picked kick face.
Yeah.
Stop picking up Pokemon. Did you?
Ace of second base versus Big Booty Throws. This is going to be a really good game. I think
No, Big Booty Throws gonna blow them out.
even without Jeff.
Even
If he
without
doesn't
Jeff.
play.
Will's a great pitcher.
He is. I agree.
Go ahead, Megan, please chime in.
Yep.
You didn't chime in all of spring. Now we're trying to get you in.
Ace of second base. Is that the team that I?
Nick
Yeah.
Anderson,
Anderson's team.
Jeremy
Jeremy
Edge.
Edge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was a pretty good team.
No, they are a good team.
That's not debatable, but
Big Booty Throws is just ridiculously good.
I mean, I agree with that.
I think they have holes though. That
They do, but
some people did take advantage of.
But
last week.
every team has holes. That's just the nature
I
of the
mean,
draft
yeah, you
league.
got girls on your team, so.
true.
No, I was sorry.
at least
I didn't mean
four
it that
of them.
way.
At least 4 of them.
I was trying to
have
be
holes.
sexual there, and it came across as me being like, there's
A
girls
dick.
who are terrible.
Well, see, the 2 guys took it
I've been
sexually.
whole
That was the
sexually,
first thing I-
Oh, you meant because like a
Oh.
vagina's a hole?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
That's
yeah.
not how I took it.
Yeah, Jeff knows what I'm talking about. Anyways, now that I made myself seem like a chauvinistic asshole.
Oh, Alright, let's go with Big Booty Throws.
Good pick.
The house is betting on Big Booty Throws. Or was it Becky with that good hair against Bunting Uglies?
Becky's taking that.
Yep, Becky. Becky's got great hair, so she's
I mean, when you got that good hair, you just gotta flaunt it. But it's gonna be a little messed up after we wreck it.
I wish I knew who Bunting Uglies had as their first 2
If
picks.
only we had a device where we could look up the rosters.
If only.
If only Brent sent us the rosters
Yeah.
less than a week ago.
Yeah, what happened
Pulled
to
those up instead of Pokemon.
I know.
If
No,
only
because
we're
I went
catching Pokemon right now.
I went this fully evolved bat. I don't know his name because I didn't get into Pokemon that deep, but it's the anyway. We're all gonna go Becky with that good hair. After losing last week for some reason, or no, Becky won last week. It's my bad.
Yeah. They won 8-0.
Mm-hmm.
Stick with it. Kick face. Last game of the night. Kick face against Maximum Effort. This would be Maximum Effort's second week in a row having an 8:30 game. I don't know. Last week was a fluke against us.
Well, this is my last one.
Does the time make a difference to you?
I did. Sometimes it does. I mean, if you
You think?
get out there early, you get to pregame a little too much. And by the time you start playing, you're like, oh shit, I'm hammered. I mean, that's not me. Cause
Last week, I was there a little early, and Curtis, he played 6:30 and I played 8:30, so I was there a little early, and he bought me a beer while I was watching and waiting and stuff. He came and brought it over to me, and AJ told me, "You can have that after the game." And I was like, "No, I'm good. I'll have it now." So I drank it, and then we ended up winning. And I was like, now I have to drink a beer.
And
before
the
Every
Grand
game.
Slam.
single week.
I have to do it before every game.
Yikes.
So, oh yeah, back to the guessing. Who we rolling with on this one?
I'm going with maximum effort here. Kickbase is going to win against Bunning Uglies, but I think maximum effort has a better team in this game. More experience. I think they win this game.
Who else is on maximum effort?
To be honest, I cannot remember. Like that team, I was.
Normally we print everything off,
Isn't
but
Jorts on that team?
yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Nicole
yes.
Dewey said don't walk jorts.
Hey, you know what? That wasn't my. Everyone yelled at me for some reason. I guess Dewey.
Because he drove down here to play kickball and he gets walked.
Sorry, don't be so good. That's not my fault. And for one, I wasn't the coach, but for some reason everyone blamed me. I guess Dewey was a little upset that I walked CJ in spring season, but
What was the situation? Did it call for a walk?
Uh,
or was nobody on
No
base?
outs,
and she
nobody
just
on
walked?
base.
Yeah.
Take your base.
I think first base was open and second and third was occupied, and they were like, no, walk jorts to get to whoever was after him. Which
Was it?
Well, that's a smart
Was it a
play.
hole? A girl?
Oh Lord.
Can we not use that joke anymore? 'Cause
No, it's a fun joke.
it's
I like
really not that funny.
it. No, I like it. I like it. I'm gonna keep using it.
And
Okay.
you guys have holes too.
What?
You have a butthole.
Ew!
And a mouth hole.
You guys have one more than
But
us.
you guys have the predominant making of babies.
Oh, hole.
I mean, you technically have a hole somewhere else.
Ew!
Oh my God! This is
Retard.
swung the wrong way. Kick face against maximum effort. Everybody else. Josh.
Maximum effort.
Now will you stop with the joke?
No, now I'm just gonna call it something even worse.
Josh, you rolling.
I picked maximum effort in this game.
I'll be the only one taking kick face. I'm cool with that. That'll work. All right, that's it for the games this week. Now let's talk about the sports movie tournament.
So, we got the top 16. You guys voted on them last week of who. Do y'all have a koozie or something?
Did you
Nope.
post the link to this?
Don't worry about.
Yes, I did.
Yes.
Oh, okay. 'Cause I guess I'm on a different.
I'm a little upset that he
You
got
gotta be in the
game,
draft page.
did not make the Sweet 16.
There's a lot of movies I'm really disappointed didn't make it in the top 16. I was really saddened by it. So was Keith Morehart. But you guys voted, so these are your picks. So we're gonna go with. I mean, this is the first round. I mean, pretty much all the top seeds are gonna win, anyways. I mean, remember the Titans and Rocky IV? Remember the Titans,
Remember the
obviously,
Titans,
because we got so many fanboys who are like jerking off. Remember the Titans, but Rocky IV. Rocky IV is such a better movie. I mean, it's stood the test of time. And Remember the Titans has been out for what, like 10 years now.
Yeah,
Rocky IV came out like what, 30 years ago?
Well, maybe that's why. Because people like me, I don't remember Rocky IV. Like I
Well-
remember little bits and pieces, but I remember watching Remember the Titans and loving it. So of course I voted for Remember the Titans.
Yeah, well that's a dumb pick.
So basically, we just have to repopulate this league with 30 and up people.
Yeah.
To,
We
to
gotta get this league older.
even kill not younger. Let's not get no. Let's make it older.
Number 2 versus 15 is the Sandlot versus Miracle. The Sandlot being the number 2 seed. Sandlot easily wins this.
Do you believe in miracles? Not today.
Not,
Not
not in
today.
this one.
Yeah. Sandlot
I feel
was
like
the
I kind of wanna pick Miracle because it's sentimental.
forever.
But
Forever.
Then we have Happy Gilmore and Dodgeball. Happy Gilmore is a 3 seed. Dodgeball's 14.
Dodgeball.
I'm surprised that Dodgeball is
I like Happy
14.
Gilmore.
Why are you? I'm surprised that Dodgeball's even in the running.
It was a damn good movie. There
If
was
you
a lot
can
that-
dodge a wrench, you
You
can
can
dodge
dodge
a
a
ball.
and that's the thing. There's a lot of good one-liners.
Don't you want to get in your home? Don't you want to go to your home?
And he uses that stupid pump to pump an air thing in front of his crotch.
Have you never seen Happy Gilmore? It's like a
Happy
classic.
Gilmore. No, I'm saying Happy Gilmore was great. I just don't understand how Dodgeball was a 14. I mean, they're gonna get pieced out in a spot that they shouldn't have been in. They basically played like Duke this year and played shitty and got a horrible spot this year.
Dodgeball's terrible.
I mean, but we all know here that Happy Gilmore is gonna win it. I mean, by
Yeah.
group vote, I assume Happy Gilmore is gonna win this. Like, it seems like it's gonna be all chalk except for maybe one.
Cool Runnings versus Little Giants. Cool Runnings is the number 4 seed, and Little Giants is number 13. This is actually tough because both of these are really good movies.
Yeah.
I mean, Little Giants is a classic.
You
Grew
got
up on
John
it.
Candy, rest in peace.
I know, and again, I mean,
Donka and the
feel the rhythm, feel the ride. I mean, like you got. I mean, the ending of Cool Runnings, I think, really pushes it over for me. Like the end of Cool Runnings is awesome, great movie. So yeah, I think Cool
It
Runnings.
makes, I haven't watched that movie in years, and I remember loving it, and I really want to go back and watch it now.
You should.
Is it on Netflix? Anybody know?
It should be. If not, we need to petition
You
it
can
up.
stream it. There's a bunch of websites that stream it for free.
Legally.
Legally, seriously, yeah. No, really, they do.
Okay.
Might have
So
it.
what's the next one?
Let's see. The 6 seed 5 is The Mighty Ducks versus The Natural, which The Natural is a phenomenal movie. I don't know how that's 11 seed. I think it's because not enough people have seen it.
That's what I'm
I've
saying.
never even heard of The Natural.
It's gonna
I
be
have
an
no
age
idea what that
specific.
is.
This is gonna see. This is where this is gonna suck.
Right.
It's gonna be another age specific thing, where the younger movie is gonna
Right.
win this.
And
win The
Mighty
Natural.
Ducks is like a little cult classic following, like, comes on TV, you watch it. You never see The Natural anywhere unless you've seen it. If you haven't seen The Natural, I encourage you to watch it. It's a great movie. Fantastic. I feel like The Natural should win here, but I know The Mighty Ducks will pull this one out.
Which is sad. So we need the people to start voting for The Natural. All the older folks, like Mark Allen Flores, get your friends on.
Are you calling him old?
Yeah, he's older than me. So the old people, yes.
You should not call out
Everyone
people
older than
by their
myself.
age.
He's retired.
He's still in the league. I guarantee it.
Again, another underrated movie here. Field of Dreams is at number 7 against Space Jam, which is number 10.
Oh
And I feel like Space Jam is going to win here, and it shouldn't.
yeah. Mm-mm.
Field of Dreams better win.
I
Really? A cartoon about
let's see what the picks have been so far.
This is what's gonna be crazy.
Field of Dreams, Space Jam,
It's gonna be mixed, which is gonna be
Space
sad.
Jam, Field of Dreams,
Yeah, 2-2
Field of Dreams, Field of
3-2,
Dreams.
4-2.
So it looks like Field of Dreams is doing pretty good. I actually thought that, but we still don't have that many votes. I mean, we still have a few, but Field of Dreams,
So maybe-
Space Jam.
Maybe it'll ring true. I'm cool with that.
Yeah, it should pan out. But again, yeah, I feel like Space Jam's one of those ones that would win for a stupid reason.
You see, maybe everyone's thinking it's Space Jam 2 with LeBron James,
Yeah.
and
And this is the toughest matchup for me right here is Major League versus A League of Their Own.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I love Major League.
which one's Major League again?
That's the one with Charlie
Charlie.
Estevez. I always call him Estevez.
Yeah.
Sheen.
Charlie
no,
Sheen.
it's Charlie Estevez actually.
It is
He was
Estevez.
born Charlie Estevez.
And he
Yes,
changed
but
it.
he is known by.
No,
Okay,
Mhm,
but what's
I
it
got you.
about?
Charlie Sheen.
Major League, it's where they're the shitty
Wild
baseball
Thing.
team, Wild Thing. And they're trying to make the pennant because they're gonna sell the team. The woman's gonna sell the team, and they make the little poster board where each win they get, they pull off a strip of her clothing or whatever.
And you got the Serrano, the Allstate guy.
I
Yeah.
don't think I've seen that, so
Oh,
I'm
wow.
picking A League of Their Own.
Good choice.
I personally love Major League, but A League of Their Own was. I want to say it was pioneer-ish. I know that's probably not the right word, but I mean it brought to light. You know, there was women's baseball in World War II.
Yeah.
And like it was actually somewhat fun. And I mean, Madonna was funny in the movie. You had Rosie O'Donnell. You had Gina Davis before.
Tom Hanks.
Yeah, I mean, you had a
was a
ton of
great
heavy
cast.
hitters. I honestly, I mean, I want to go League of Their Own in this one. So
yeah.
yeah.
Major League's one of my favorite movies, and I'm biased here, but I'm still gonna pick A League of Their Own because it's a classic, and I think it's very low on the list. I feel like it should have been a top 5 for sports movies.
yeah,
So, but also, when you guys are voting, are you taking into consideration the fact that we are going to reenact a scene from the winning team, from the winning movie. So you have to be like, which scene would be good with
Right.
3 people
Yeah.
reenacting?
Well, no, the person with the worst record, which is not you right now, is going to be acting out the scene. Let's
No,
not
all
forget
of
that.
us.
All of us.
See, I thought it was the worst record.
No, I
You
had
never
to take
said
a
that.
shot.
Nice try. Nice try.
And I skipped one on accident. Let me make sure that's the only one I skipped.
Rudy and Jerry Maguire.
Yeah.
Rudy better blow that out of the park. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
if Rudy doesn't beat
Yeah.
Jerry Maguire here, I'm a Notre Dame fan, so Rudy is like my holy grail. Like, I worship that movie for no reason other than it's about, the story isn't even accurate. I mean, it is very partially a true story, but like,
It's like 17% true.
yeah.
Inspired
It's
by a true
plausible.
story.
Right, like none of the dialogue is true. The turning into jerseys and that, nothing like that. They did chant for Rudy because he came in for a little bit in the game, but outside of that, it's a fantastic movie. It is an all-time great sports movie, inspiring sports movie. So yeah, I take Rudy over Jerry Maguire here any day of the week.
But you had me at hello.
Oh my god. Oh,
No,
Only-
honestly, Jerry Maguire is one of my favorite movies. I love that movie, but I don't think that it's a sports movie. I feel like it's a love story that happens to have a running back in it.
Yeah.
So I don't think.
Show me the money!
Yeah.
Sorry for y'all's ears.
No, you guys.
That's
have
the
to
loudest Jeremy's ever done on
Ever.
the podcast before.
Hey, I'm sorry.
And I
That's
happen to
sucks.
be right next to him.
Yep.
Unfortunately.
Because you didn't see that coming. No one saw that coming, really.
So it looks like next week we'll have Remember the Titans versus A League of Their Own. Cool Runnings versus Rudy.
No, this is allegedly. We're not.
Allegedly, yeah. This isn't final yet, and we'll have the whole week to keep voting open, and we'll try and get as many people involved as possible. As of right now, we're looking at The Sandlot versus Field of Dreams, if Space Jam doesn't make a little upset, and Happy Gilmore and the Mighty Ducks.
Is there a way that we can do like a survey thing and just post the link instead of?
I feel like
It's gonna be the easiest way.
yeah, because more people are less inclined to click on a link.
Yeah, where they can just
Well,
post it.
that's true.
They can just say, and it's easier to just post the numbers. Just pick which numbers you think are going to win out of each game, so you don't have to type everything out. You can, like Brian Neal did. It was like 1, 4, 7. So that's a little bit easier. Unless you want to type it out, I don't
I
care.
mean, we're fine tuning this, so
Yeah.
we're making it work.
So, and again, whichever movie wins, we're going to have a vote on which scene you guys want us to miserably act out from that movie. Costume, set design, we're going the whole 9 yards.
We're gonna turn Megan's living room into a.
Are we going to do it live, or are we going to make like an actual movie quality
Maybe we should vote on that too.
Oh my god.
with transition?
This would
Like,
be horrible.
oh yeah, I feel like we should do that, like edited and then post it on the page.
I like that.
Yeah, we should go all out if we're going to do it, because I feel like that would be a lot of fun to do anyway.
You know what we should do is with this hypothetical, videotape people that I'm gonna get together. That should be their first project. We'll get the whole thing set up. So, I guess on that note, yeah. To be honest, yeah, I mean, I'll probably post the thread up. If anybody out there is videographers or enjoy, putting videos together and helping us with highlights and all that stuff. Yeah, I know Brent likes to do it. Chris Peden likes to do it. There's a couple other people that are interested. Help me out. Let's get a thread started. I know in spring, not everyone, that's in Draft League, played spring. But there were a couple weeks where we had highlights for games. And everybody's like, oh my god, that was so awesome. We had the sports team music in the background.
I had
and
a
they
lot
showed
of
up.
got a lot of good feedback on that.
The problem is we've lost people that want to videotape or people like me that have a tripod that's $7 and broke.
Yeah.
So we've lost the video. Yeah, we'll get a group together. Like I said, we'll make something work. Besides that, I mean, I'm pretty much covered for the week. You guys got anything?
There's the Bruise, Red, White, and Bruise is coming up is it this weekend?
Yeah. Virginia
Um,
Beach.
Yeah, all the information's on the Draft League page and the spring page and the fall page. I mean, it's everywhere. Check that out. WAKA will be out there. We'll have a table set up out there. This upcoming Sunday, not this upcoming Sunday.
I think it is, yeah.
Is it this
The
upcoming Sunday?
17th, yeah. Today's the 12th, so yeah. It's
This-
this upcoming Sunday.
This upcoming Sunday, we're having a Pokemon Go meet and greet / open kickball game for VA Freedom out at the kickball field. The kickball field has a Pokestop on it, pretty much. It's at the entrance. We're gonna throw some lures out, and you guys can catch all your Pokemans, whatever you childrens do with this game.
The plural of Pokemon is Pokemon, sir.
It's Pokemans.
Really, no.
And after we catch Pokemon for 45 minutes or an hour, we'll play some kickball and continue to catch them while we play kickball. Bring your friends out. It's open. It's free. We'll probably go to the bar afterwards, maybe to County Grill, maybe 2nd Street, wherever we decide to go. We'll make a day out of it. We'll make it a Sunday fun day. Come out and have fun there. And then the following weekend, there's the Celebrity Kickball Tournament. If you haven't heard of that, it's Alden Brown and...
Don't ask me. I know I'm allegedly getting the team together, so.
Yeah.
I'm wedding to go do that day.
Yeah, there's a lot of people going to the wedding that day. Let's see.
From what I was told, sorry.
For this Pokemon meet and greet,
Uh-huh.
did it paint the ball to look like a Pokemon?
We photoshopped that. But
Obviously, but I mean, in real life, for when you're playing, did somebody paint half the
Can
ball
somebody?
white?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a project going out to the draft league. Somebody paint a WAKA ball.
not the
with
draft
some
league. This is
Pokemon.
for Freedom League. This is for the league.
So for you.
Yeah.
So
So I'll
you
look
can
into that.
Josh.
Me too.
The celebrity tournament Saturday, July 23rd. It's at Heritage High School. Antoine Bethea. These are both NFL players,
That's cool.
and Elton Brown. It's $150 for an entire team. So if you have 15 people, it's $10 a person to play.
And you get a shirt.
You get a shirt. There's going to be more people out there than just Elton Brown and Antoine Bethea. It's a celebrity kickball tournament. So whoever they bring out and whoever entourage they have. They did it last year. It was kind of fun, but this year they said they wanted to make it competitive. So they brought Manny Zapata on. He's kind of helping head it. And I'm going to help him with some of the organization of it. It's going to be a lot of fun. You're going to get to meet some professional football players. You're going to get to beat their ass in kickball, which is twice as much fun because then you can brag about, I beat Antoine Bethea and Elton Brown in kickball.
Unless you're playing against Cam Newton, who drills one literally across a park. I don't know if you
I
guys remember
highly
that video.
doubt Cam Newton will be.
I'm just throwing it out there. Like,
Yeah.
you know, he's saying you're gonna kick some football players' asses. No, I've seen 2 or 3 videos of like Marshawn Lynch and Cam Newton both playing kickball.
Didn't some Dolphin player break his
Yeah,
ankle
the
or
kicker
something?
for the Dolphins.
He broke
Caleb
something
Sturgis?
playing
This was like
kickball.
2 years ago.
Yeah.
So it could have been.
It could have been Caleb Sturgis then, yeah.
Yeah, we're also gonna have a WAKA table out at this event as well. And they're gonna have bounce houses, dunk tanks, face paintings, and other activities, cotton candy, funnel cakes, show cones.
Damn, it's gonna be
Show
like
cone.
a peanut
It's a show
fest out in Suffolk. That sounds like peanut fest with kickball.
That's a snow cone. I never did a show cone.
They got show cones?
Because I'm not zoomed in, I'm just reading it from the back, out, and it looks like show.
So have you
It
ever
is-
have you ever had a show cone before?
Apparently, you're gonna have one out here.
I would think snow, being I've never had a show cone. But I think. I don't know if you guys have noticed, fall season for Wednesdays and Fridays is coming up pretty damn quick.
Yes, sign up, register, save money now while you can.
Registration is open.
Yeah.
Has been. Sign up.
We're finalizing some paperwork with our sponsor bar for Fridays. We're not going to announce it yet, but we've got a good place going to this year. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're
So it is for sure changing from.
absolutely 100% changing from longboards.
Oh, I'm sorry, because longboards was horrible.
Actually,
I liked it.
yeah,
no.
longboards.
But they were all assholes. Everyone I talked to there was really just douchey.
You know, you
I
hit or
don't-
miss
I didn't
everywhere
have
you
that
go with
issue.
servers. That's
Maybe
not.
it's
I
just
never
you.
had any issues either.
Yeah.
I tipped well every time, even though they were douchey. I don't know. I didn't. Me personally, their food listing for Friday nights wasn't well, and
I thought it was
Um,
good.
We're talking about maybe getting some free beers for our on Fridays,
From our Bud Light sponsor.
possibly.
maybe.
Nothing's finalized yet. We're trying our hardest to get some really good deals for Friday, and we'll continue to update everybody as that comes along. Peninsula League, that registration's open up now. I'm pretty certain what's still going on at War Memorial, still going to Tats, both great field, great bar. Sign up for that. That's Wednesdays as usual. And start getting your teams together. But I think there's going to be some teams maybe not playing this year or some open spots.
Last year there was one open spot
One
Yeah.
open spot for team
for Wednesdays.
on Wednesdays. So if you want to get somebody in there, if you have want to make a new team or something, now's the time to get your spot reserved. Get 10 people or whatever. Or,
Yeah, 10 I think.
Yeah,
To
10. I
get
think.
team status.
Yeah, 10. As soon as you get team status, you're automatically in.
Yeah.
Don't procrastinate, because I'm going to tell you
Seriously.
right now, those team spots will fill up quick. And like,
Mhm.
if your team is like at 8 and somebody comes up and hits 12, your 8 goes into free agency. You're
Yeah.
pretty much screwed. So.
And if it's like FMB last year, our forcing third, they all signed up in like one day. Like they went from 0 people to like 15 in like 2 hours. So you never know when that spot's going to completely disappear out of nowhere.
So if you're considering it, start talking to people now. Try to get it knocked out within the next couple weeks, because it could be gone by Friday. I mean, anything's possible.
Mm-hmm. And if you want your choice of color,
Yeah, that's the hard.
get on it.
Yeah, don't delay on that either. There was a couple times we almost missed pink.
That's the only reason I play for you, so we better not.
So if we lose pink this season, you're gone.
That's how I am with Friday nights.
I'm
I
a free
will
agent over
only
here.
play for lime green.
Y'all will never lose pink. Hey!
Hey!
Oh man, how many can I get tonight?
You're disgusting.
Anybody else got anything? You good to go? We're running up close on about an hour.
I think we're good.
Yeah, I think we're good.
I'm pretty much good. So for Jeremy Smithy,
Jamie!
And me.
Yeah.
some guy named Josh, and I gotta do the PTI thing, so
Oh,
I missed
man.
completely.
See y'all later.